Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday's stream. I finally got some new shit. You guys are in a new position. Finally got my monitor, which initially, like, I tried having the camera on top of, but I just didn't really like the view as much, so we kind of moved it, like, off to the side here. But I like it. I like how it works. Like the positions. Well, thank you. Yeah, obviously, like, the room itself is still a mess. I have yet to like fully unpack it and set everything up, but so but yeah, the bookshelf that you guys can just barely see right there, that is probably gonna be put here in this corner, and then we'll do like a bunch of display stuff there, because I want to leave that wall for, I don't know, just stuff. Probably gonna be where I put the Unisonis flag back up, but you know, also for other like shelving things at some point. It sucks because like the only part about this that sucks, like the only part of the layout that like really kind of gets me is like directly behind me, like right there, it's like a big blank space for the wall, but we can't put anything there because I can't put anything there, actually, because of the door. Although I suppose I could at some point put stuff on the back of the door or something. Dubs, hello. Welcome in. Always good to see you. Guys, we got a lot to get to today. So I'm not gonna do a ton of my kind of usual chit chat. Of just sitting here waiting for shit to happen, because I actually have shit to do today. Bunch of shit. So a quick overview of everything, I guess. Recently, Hot Ones, and if for some reason you don't know or can't put two and two together, Hot Ones is a YouTube-based show where they interview celebrities as they eat progressively hotter chicken wings, which sounds like such a stupid concept, but not only are you, like, anyone who's eaten hot sauce before, especially something that is above whatever your personal tolerance is, 2 and 2 is 5, right? Oh, you know what? I haven't adjusted yet. Let's see how this looks. Let's, why don't we adjust that a little bit? Ah! Is that... I think I need to move it just a little more. Okay. Yeah, you guys know what Hot Ones is. Super popular. They have begun branching out in terms of their brand deals recently. I just realized I've tried 2 different Hot Ones products this week. I went and got they've got those like dinner oven boneless chicken wings that you can make. That the chicken bites themselves, I mean, they were pretty good. They were over. You gonna have the chips? Yes, Sorrow. Yes, I am. I'm real excited about these. Yeah, so they did the boneless chicken wings, which comes with 3 packets of their sauces. The classic, Los Calientes, and then Last Dab Apollo. Want to try them? Mana got them at Eastside Walmart. I only picked up the one. Again, just kind of like our finances at the moment. But they managed to find. So what I got was the. I got the Los Calientes Verde. But they said when they were at the store that they also had the Rojo. So I got that. We'll be trying that on stream. Yeah, so they in not their most recent one, but the interview before, I can't remember who it was with, but they announced that they have a new Pringles line with Pringles Scorchin' brand. One flavor is exclusive to Circle K's. One or two of them are exclusive to Walmart, and then there's a third one that's available everywhere, I believe. I remember they had 3. So we got those chips. We got the Hot Ones Pringles chips that we're gonna try. Obviously, we're getting to Minecraft today. I'm gonna testing out this Minecraft Monday thing, see how we do. And I will be getting Toasty for that. But before we get to all that, before we get to Minecraft, I also wanted to, for those of you who like D&D, so Sorrow, a new Unearthed Arcana came out today, and it is sizable. So we're gonna go through all that live on stream because I really want to take a look at all of it. And like I skimmed through it earlier, picked out like a couple things that like really caught my eye, but I want to like go into detail on it on stream. So we'll be doing that. Before that though, I wanted to talk very briefly about my camera is stalling a bunch. Neat. There is not much I can do about that. It'll do it every once in a while on my end. But yeah, for the moment, there's not really too much I can do about that. It's probably the fact that this PC might just be because you move things around. It's brand new setup. Did it the last time too, but figured itself out eventually. Okay. I'm starting to, I think, get at the point where I'm testing the limits of this PC. Thankfully, I've got the new one, which is actually what this camera is sitting on. But I'm still, in the process of moving everything digitally over from this guy to that one. So it's just going to be a little bit. I thought it was problems with my internet. There's so many facets of streaming that who fucking knows. Maybe it's my PC, maybe it's Streamlabs, maybe it's the camera, maybe it's my internet, maybe it's Twitch, maybe it's your internet, maybe it's a cable somewhere. Like, there's so many fucking ways that things can go tits up that I'm honestly happy that, yeah, this stream kind of has a reputation of shit not fucking working. But hey, if it's one or two things here or there, I'll take, I'm still able to stream, So, But yeah, so before I got to really anything today, speaking of PC stuff, second monitor went out last night during a power surge. Oh, that sucks. So I had to go get a new one. So I got a 27-inch. I had a 22. Yeah, that extra room is real nice. You'll always have shit happen, even pros do. Yeah, because again, there's 9 million different steps between this camera lens and you guys watching it on Twitch. So, you know, who fucking knows? But yeah, so something I wanted to say, just kind of as a very personal thing before we get into too much. Today marks the 10th anniversary of a particular YouTube channel that I've been watching for not quite that long, but almost just as long. Game Grumps. Today is their 10th anniversary since launching the channel and the first videos went up. Maybe it's a little weird to you know, I don't know, say this about a what on the whole is simply a Let's Play channel, but I know to me and to many other people, Game Grumps means a lot. Yes, it's a stupid little show with two idiots who, again, just play video games. But it has grown to be so much more than that, so much better than that. And I know I'm not the first to say it, a lot of people say it, but like, it really does mean a lot to me. It's gotten me through some hard times. Game Grumps even helps me with my sleeping problems. You know, it's a pretty well established thing that like falling asleep to Game Grumps is a very soothing thing to do. There are entire channels with videos dedicated to Game Grumps sleep aid where it's just compilations of their best shit. And you know, so they've inspired me personally throughout the years as well, very creatively. You know, obviously streaming's a little different, but you know, there's a lot about me and a lot of about the ways that I do things creatively that are a huge inspiration and a huge thanks to them. So, wait, are you cheating on Brown Noise? Listen, if you don't tell Brown Noise ain't gonna know. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to keep that on the hush hush. All right, can we do that? Can we do that, buddy? But yeah, I won't get too much more into it. I'm not gonna dwell on it for super long. I just wanted to put it out there and to give a huge congratulations to Dan and to Aaron for everything that they do, everything that they've built. Here's to the next 10. Okay, so another thing that I kind of should I give a little prep to this? I'm going to give a little prep to this. So, I found a video yesterday that was so fucking funny. I'm a child. You know what makes me laugh a lot? Bodily noises, burps and farts, like whatever. Like I'm not gonna shy away from it. I laugh at that shit. It really gets me. Come on, type, you idiot. So I saw this video that apparently what's going around is TikTok has a wait, they grumpy about games, is that it? That's honestly most of it. So oh, hold on, I forgot that I need to, yep. Always need to reset the window capture. click on the exact same thing. Okay. Let's fix this a little bit too, huh? Let's fix this a little bit too. No, not that. Grab the tiny. There it is. Thank you. How many slaps you got left? Mana has not used... That was me, by the way. That wasn't my door. Mana has not used any of them yet. She's being, unfortunately, exceptionally patient about it. And it's driving me insane. Okay, now I can try and correct this. So there's a TikTok thing going around called the Sprite Challenge. And basically all it is you attempt to drink/chug an entire Sprite. I don't know why Sprite specifically. While not burping. And that's it. But I can understand where the difficulty comes in. And so I saw it because of this video. And I wanted to show it to you all. Right, this isn't the video. I'm getting used to a 2-monitor setup.
I can't do it. My tummy hurts.
My girl moaned, and then her soul left her body. So, with that mindset, now as some of you who follow the channel know, I am diabetic, so I cannot have Sprite. Oh, the citric acid is what makes it hard. Gotcha. I thought it was like just the carbonation. I was like, does Sprite carbonate their stuff more than others? It honestly wouldn't surprise me because it feels like it, but... So, while I can't do Sprite, and yes, I understand they have Sprite Zero, this was more of a... just a random decision I made literally 5 minutes before stream. Your stomach would explode. Yes. Yes, it would. So I don't have Sprite, but what I do have is Fresca. Her soul left her body there. So here's a Fresca. A black cherry citrus Fresca. So there is still some... There's some citrus in here. I am also... I'm going to attempt to drink this whole thing without burping. Not necessarily a chug, but I'm going to drink this whole thing as quickly as I can, and try not to burp until the whole thing is finished. So, honestly, what I think is going to stop me the most is just how cold it is, and I have very sensitive teeth. So, here goes my version of this TikTok trend. Let's, ooh! No, I already fucking opened it. There was one other clip I was going to show you guys that was like an inspiration for this, but I don't want any of the carbonation to go out more than it has because I already opened it. So, cheers. I can already feel it. Oh. Yep, it's just how cold it is. Okay. So not too bad. Whew. You know, honestly, that wasn't too bad. I may have to try that with like an actual soda later at some point. I thought that was gonna be I thought there was gonna be more than that. There really wasn't. Okay. Oh, am I out? I don't even know if you guys could see that. Nope. Okay. Well, guess I'm just having regular water today. What the fuck is this doing above all? I'm gonna leave that up there because the last thing I want to do is your soul. Okay, buddy. Yep. As far as I'm aware, it's yep, still there. It's all in there. Well, that was that. Well, I guess no delay in getting on to the next thing, huh? Let's see. Ooh, they smell good. Okay, so I will say before I get into this, so like I said, I tried the chicken bites that they sell with the with the little packets of the sauce, and that was my first time trying the
Oh, I just saw a review of an American to a German restaurant. I wanted to say that here, you have to pay for water in German restaurants. Keep that in mind should you ever come here. In fact, it's not only in Germany but Europa in general. I highly believe. Just wanted to say that here quick.
Yeah, you're good, man. It's been a while since I mentioned it. But so I've been to Europe. I've actually been to Germany as well. My parents and I took a trip in 2010. So yeah, we learned pretty quickly that like if you go to a restaurant and you order water, it's not going to be free. You have to specifically request tap water if you do want it for free. There's no free refills on anything, even the water. And some of y'all's countries, you have to, it's very little, but you do have to pay to use the bathroom. So, no, you haven't? You were in Oktoberfest? What the oh. Shut up. I would love to be in Germany during Oktoberfest, though. That sounds like it'd be incredible. That sounds like it'd be a ton of fun. Okay, so the fuck was I saying? Oh, so I never tried any of the like Hot Ones self-made sauces before. So the classic Los Calientes. I have had the Last Dab. Do I? Yep. I've got a little bit of the Last Dab because of this. Dart actually gave it to me as a birthday present years ago. The game itself is stupid. Like a lot of the like truth or dare questions are really dumb. But it does come with a tiny little bottle of the Last Dab. And I will say, it's a very flavorful sauce for the second and a half that you're able to taste it before the rest of your mouth is destroyed in the flames of creation itself. But yeah, so I've had a little bit of that. Technically speaking, I haven't tried the Apollo, but yeah, like both sauces were very good. Non-sponsored stream, but hey, for sure, if Hot Ones ever wants to sponsor me, I would absolutely do so. Yeah, I'll get to it, buddy. I'll get to it. Don't worry. I'm gonna try and get through some of this other stuff first. 20K. I know. They will be 10 at a time, though. But yeah, I see Sorrow has discovered the new channel point reward of me doing 10 sit-ups for 500 points. Some places you have to pay, mainly gas stations, but some restaurants ask you to pay like 50 cents or €1, but you don't have to, but it's also a courtesy. Yeah, I mean, that's the balance, right? Like, we have tipping and mass shootings, and you guys have to pay for the bathroom, so, you know, and refills, so who's really coming up on top? USA! I have not had, so I just tried the Los Calientes sauce today, actually. I had some for lunch, but I haven't had the Verde, so that's why I asked Mana to get me this flavor. I also just like Verde usually a little better. The heat isn't usually as bad, and I just like the flavor a little more, so United States of Atrocities. Yeah, you're fucking correct on that. All right, pretty good. It's kind of washing out. Pretty good. Hold on. Is that gonna make it any better? A little bit. Pretty good coverage in terms of dusting. So, here we go. It's very good. It's definitely tangy. It for sure does have that very green Verde flavor to it. The heat is for sure there, making my mouth water a little bit, especially in the front. But it isn't overbearing. I had a random, I don't even remember what it was, but I had another thing of Scorchin' Pringles like last week or something, just as a snack. And that one I could only do like 5 or 6 chips before it just became uncomfortable to eat. And again, like I you know, say what you will about tolerance or anything like that, but like I enjoy sauces, especially hot sauces, not for the overwhelming heat. It's for the flavor. And this one does taste very good. It is, like I said, like just that one chip is like, it's not enough for me to be like, ooh, that's way too hot, like I'm gonna stop. You know, it's no one chip challenge or anything like that, but like I don't think I'd be able to eat a lot more. There's a sweet, it's a very sweet heat. But not in that sugary sweet, but in that like natural fruity heat, which I do think Like, I think the Los Calientes sauce, it used to be, I think, seasonal, and it was only in the summer. So it was designed to be a very kind of sweet flavor. I think it has, like, mangoes in it as part of its thing. Let's see. Onion powder, malic acid, citric acid, paprika for color, and then it just says spices, natural and artificial flavorings, apple cider vinegar, and a couple dyes. Milk, wheat, you know, normal stuff. I'd have to look up their, like, the actual sauce as well. It's pretty good. That's all I'm gonna have. But that's pretty good. Definitely a slow snack. But hey, that's probably a good thing. I have to check it out. I for sure recommend it. I really recommend it. Like I said, obviously I can only speak about the one. But in terms of the Pringles, it was good. I liked the Verde. We have a Circle K up the street from us. I haven't gone to check if it's really small though. Although there are bigger ones around here. I haven't like gone looking for them yet. I think it's gonna be something though that like, because obviously this isn't gonna be forever. This is gonna be a very limited thing. I may pick up a couple just as like a collector's thing, like not to eat, but just to like put fucking somewhere until a decade from now. No, that is not a Circle K. That's a Chuckles. Is there? Well, if you mean the one by my place, then no, that's not on Covert. I remember there's a gas station on the corner of Green River and Covert, but I think that's also a Chuckles. There's a Circle K on South Green over by where we used to live, if you remember that place. Yes, that's not Covert. Yeah, that's Washington. Sirius and Sorrow docks the streamer for some Pringles. No, I'm not worried, man. But yeah, that's opposite of Licks on Washington. But yeah, it's a much smaller Circle K, but there's bigger in Evansville, so I'm not super worried. Okay, well that was a couple things. Oh, I want to show you guys the other video that I was going to show you before the burp thing real quick. What the fuck was it? Sorrow, I appreciate it, but just throwing it out there, if it was streamed, like you see, like chat comes up on the screen. I do appreciate it, and I'm glad you did. But what's the point of deleting your messages once they've already gone out?
It might have the Star Wars Lego.
Oh. So here's this.
That Death Star. But can he chug a sparkling water and not burp? Oh my gosh. What do I do? I might have the Star Wars Lego set Death Star. But can he chug a sparkling water and not burp?
Oh, okay. Guess that is correct.
Oh my gosh. What do I do? I might have the Star Wars Lego set Death Star.
It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. He did! You didn't delete them? Well, that's weird. They disappeared for a moment. Like, whenever, because, like, I saw something happen with chat, so I looked. And your messages were back to just, might have to check it out. And all of the other stuff were gone. I didn't scroll up, I didn't do nothing. But now that I'm looking, they're back again. Whatever. What was the other thing? Was there another thing? I don't think there was another thing. Ghost in the Machine. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so let's get to the Unearthed Arcana, huh? Let's take a look at this shit. Dubs, actually, before we get to this, Dubs, if you got a, if you've got a, you know, tongue twister for us, before we get into that, because I appreciate you sticking around. I'm sure you're going to, but I also understand that looking at this shit is going to be a... You're a demon. You're a straight devil for doing this to me. That looks so difficult. The tailor's... Take two. The tailor's scissors cut sharply. The tailor's scissors cut sharply. I'm guessing that's another one where it's meant to be, like, flip-flopped. Also, how'd the TTS do? I'm guessing okay, but struggling. Ooh. What is this view? Ew. There we go. Well, now you do. Why is this... Oh, because they were different sources. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. All right. The first one didn't do good, but the rest was okay. Well, let's see how Google Translate does.
Schneiderschere schneidet Schaf. Schaf schneidet Schneiderschere.
One more time.
Schneiderschere schneidet Schaf. Schaf schneidet Schneiderschere.
Schneiderschere? Schneidet Schnaff? Schnaff. Take two. Schneiderschere? Schneidet Scharf? Scharf schneidet? Schneiderschere. I think I did okay. I think I did pretty good. Schneiderschere, schneidet Scharf. Scharf schneidet Schneiderschere. Hey, actually kind of did it a little better faster. I mean, I think. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who speaks it. Alright, so Dubs, this is probably going to be a whole lot of nonsense for you. But I appreciate you sticking around. Even when it's a ton of stuff. That means a whole lot of nothing to you. Why you want to actually zoom in for me? No? Okay, it's just taking in a moment. Okay, how's that look for you guys? Should I maybe go up here? Should I go up here for a little bit? Let's put me up here for a little bit, huh? Hold on, what the... Sorry, there was something on my screen. I was trying to take a closer look at it. Oh, I got a very good. Okay. All right. Unearthed Arcana for 2022. Wonders of the Multiverse. I don't know if Wizards, like, plans this shit accordingly. Because realistically speaking, how would they know? But they really timed all of their multiverse stuff very well with the MCU. You know, we had Multiverse of Madness earlier this year. You know, we've been having the Disney Plus shows dealing with multiverse stuff. You know, Love and Thunder just came out. And now we're getting 2 modules in a row that deal with more cosmic things and the multiverse of D&D. Everything is owned by Disney. So Wizards is owned by Hasbro, but I don't... Is Hasbro owned by anything? No, okay, so they're their own property. Which, in today's day and age, is actually incredible. Okay, so... So like I said, a lot has been introduced in this one. Normally, the Unearthed Arcanas are pretty... They're shorter. This one's got some heft to it. We've got a new race, a new subclass, a bunch of new backgrounds, a ton of new feats, and then a handful of new spells, which, like, I skimmed through because I really love magic and I love the spells and everything, and I like what they're doing. Lurk for now. Yeah, you're good, man. Obviously they say it's playtest material. So, they go over this new introduction to creating your character, which I'm guessing is also going to be like one of the new changes that they make in, let's just call it what it is, 5.5. You know, they said in 2024, I think they're coming out with new revamped, you know, player's handbook, and like the main books are essentially getting rewritten and re-released. You know, they're redoing a lot of stuff, so a lot of that's kind of already been implemented in other places or talked about in different spaces is essentially just reiterated here. You know, in terms of the ability score increase that here, which you know, instead of specifically saying that specific scores increase, you fully get to choose. It's all on the players, which is really, really nice. So, you know, you get to choose want to increase one score by 2 scores by 1, or 3 different ones by 1, and again, you get to choose which scores they are. You're not pigeonholed in anything based on your race or class anymore. Languages also changed to say that instead of specific languages... Did we go down? Nope. Okay. Instead of specific ones, everyone starts knowing common and then one other one of their choice. Which I really like. They go over the creature type stuff, which again is just more or less in the individual race thing. That's still not, like, that isn't a choice, which it shouldn't be. Yeah, a race option presented here tells you what your character's creature type is. They point out lifespan. Has anything changed? Typical lifespan of a player character in D&D Multiverse is about a century, assuming the character doesn't meet a violent end on an adventure. Members of some races, such as dwarves and elves, can live for centuries, a fact noted in the description of the race. Okay, so nothing changed. Height and weight, same shit. So, we now get into the new race that they're introducing with the Unearthed Arcana, the Glitchling. Obviously, like in this is all playtest, none of this is official yet, so there isn't any like art or anything for it. But I love the description. Essentially, Glitchlings are the Warforged of Mechanus. It says like created by forces of planar law, Glitchlings are winged, human-like creatures made from a merger of magic and machine. These explorers seek to learn all they can about the multiverse and its creatures. Some Glitchlings then carry what they learn back to lawful planes, like Mechanus, to inform the orderly working of the multiverse. Others become enamored with the travel and people they encounter, and they seek to make a way of life of their own among the planes. Glitchlings begin their existence with rudimentary personalities. As they absorb information and experiences, their personalities grow, but many retain quirks associated with their lawful origins. You can roll or choose a quirk. So pretty interesting, and I'm sure in a more official setting, you know, whatever this ends up coming out in, if it does, you know, they'll probably have a little more lore and description and things like that. But I like it seems like they don't necessarily have any particular origin in terms of they didn't have a specific builder. They don't even have to like come from Mechanus. You know, it seems like these beings are just literally spun from you know, seemingly a random merger of magic and machine and you know, the very forces of law and order themselves. Like I said, I'm sure they'll dive more into something in terms of like a birthing foundry or a particular place they come from. I'm sure there's something behind it. They're just forged in a lawful plane. Okay, maybe. I will ask Sorrow, because you've been playing longer than I have. I've never heard of these. I don't know if this has existed in some, you know, esoteric rulebook in like 3rd edition or 4th edition, but I've never seen them before. Again, the only like robotic type player race that I've ever seen was the Warforged, but again, that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean I didn't miss it. So have you heard of Glitchlings before? I really like them. Like, I like the flavor. I like this thing that, like, I preface things I say with a short description, such as observation, interjection, or query. I investigate people's intentions behind their actions, trying to solve the equation that guides them. Like, I love the quirk part of it. And then just their like the actual stats themselves, I really enjoy. I think they are new. They are forged from Mechanus, most robotic or clockwork, yeah. But I don't think Glitchling has been noted before. What I thought, whenever I saw the name and didn't know anything else about it, what I thought they were actually giving us was a player race version of the Modrons. And maybe they are. The description seems to be more human-like in appearance, though, right? And the size is medium as well. If they were small, and it didn't mention that they were humanoid, I would say that that's basically what it is. But it I don't know. Maybe they are. Like it's. I think it'll really come down to the art. Like if we see the art and they basically just look like more humanoid Modrons, then there you go. But maybe this is like its entirely own thing. Because I also like the idea of just this like one particular Modron who there was a glitch in their system, and instead of falling in line and you know, observing their programming to the code and everything, there's just this little glitch in them that causes them to stray off the path a little bit and become an adventurer. So creature type, you are a construct, medium size, 30-foot speed. Armor plating gives them a 14 plus dex AC when they're not wearing armor. Balance chaos essentially gives them the rogue ability, where if you roll a 9 or lower on the d20, you can treat it as a 10, and you have an amount of uses equal to your proficiency bonus, and then you have to you get them back after a long rest. Living construct allows you to be targeted by healing spells that would otherwise not work on constructs. Ordered Mind, you have an advantage on Wisdom Insight checks and on saving throws made to avoid or end the charmed condition on yourself. That, I think, personally, like, if I was running a game and someone came to me with a glitchling, you know, again, like, prior to any publication, I would probably take that out or change it. Because, one, I think that's starting to give them a little too much. Because, like, just passive advantage on Wisdom Insight checks is one thing, and on saving throws against being charmed is a lot on top of everything else. Especially because, again, we're not done. They also have the Vestigial Wings. So I think the Ordered Mind is a little too much. Especially considering their, like, it seems like, again, their whole thing is, like, when they're made and they're born, like, they have, like, a rudimentary understanding of things, and then just have to learn as they progress and adventure and gain experiences, right? So why would they start knowing, like, having, like, an intrinsic knowledge of how like, personalities work? What I would probably do instead of that is, like, because I get essentially what they're saying is, like, oh, they understand systems, so they understand body language and facial expressions and things like that, but, like, those aren't systems, you know? Like, and even then, like, going into, like, fantasy and D&D, like, every single race probably has you know, different forms of those. So essentially, like, what this is telling me is that, like, a brand new glitchling adventurer would have a perfect understanding of every would have a vast understanding of every single race, and then every culture within that race and how they operate to get an advantage on insight checks above all others. And, like, no. I think that's a little too much. I would change it to something else, or think of a different concept as to, like, okay, they're a being of order. What would that necessarily give them? Like, I'm fine with it giving them a proficiency in something, but just saying you have an advantage on insight checks and on saving throws against being charmed, No, I just personally don't like it. And so again, they also maybe give them the saving throw thing at level 1, but give them the advantage around 6 or 9. I'm fine with that too. I think a lot of designs forget about the fact that racial features can also have level bumps. You know, the early Dragonborn do, I think the Drow do with their magic, Tieflings do with their magic, so yeah, like you could, I would say, what I would change Ordered Mind to is proficiency in, against something like Insight just makes zero sense to me with what they're telling me how glitchlings work. I think I said changeling. It makes zero sense to me with glitchlings, so I would give them a proficiency in something else. I would give them a proficiency in some other skill. I would also give them proficiency with Tinker Tools, just based on the fact that, like, yes, healing spells can work, but it would make sense for a construct to know how to, like, repair themselves without magic. Plus, that offers up good roleplay, because, like, you could say, you know, a player playing a glitchling character could say that that's what they do as, like, part of their long rests, like, or short rests, you know, like, that's how they regain their hit points if they're non-magical, is, you know, they have, you know, Tinker's tools, and they, like, essentially fix themselves. Like, I would give it a choice between Smith's tools or Tinker tools, and then I would give the advantage at, like, a later level. I wish they did level months with more races. I agree. Because I think that would help flesh out some of those blank levels, some of those empty levels with a lot of other classes. You know, kind of see where some of those, like, you know, emptier levels are. Because a lot of... There's a good spread. But I think, like, the big tent poles for a lot of classes is going to be early levels 1 through 3, then usually something like around 5, you know, 10, 12 or 13, 15 or 16, and then, you know, like, spots here or there for, like, you know, capstone level type stuff. But, like actually you're saying, like, 9th level, 7th level, you don't really see a lot of those popping up for subclass, or for class or subclass options. So I think that could fill, like, a bit of a void, so you feel like you're getting something with every level. I do like how they are giving racial abilities based on proficiency. Yes! Oh my god. I'm fine with, yes. I as a player, I love having options, right? And I am so timid about any ability that's like, you use this and you can't use it again until a short or long rest. Because then it's just so much pressure of, like, using it at the right time. But this still limits you, so you're not just doing it ad hoc, but it also gives you options to it still limits you in that it's not unlimited. You have an amount of uses, and they will naturally grow as your character does, which makes sense. But it's not unlimited either. You still have to pick and choose when you're going to do it. Like the Shatterkai Teleport and the Dragonborn Breath Weapons, yeah, those are new. I'm playing a Goliath Rune Knight fighter right now, and I know I've got a bunch of different things like that as well. And like I said, it's been really, really nice. I've enjoyed it. Okay, so last thing for glitchlings is the Vestigial Wings. It says when you move, you can engage your wings and gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed until the end of the current turn. However, if you're still flying by the end of the turn, you fall. And that is also a thing where you can use the trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and then gain them back in a long rest. I am a little confused as to the wording here in terms of... So are they saying, like, okay, I'm a glitchling, it's my turn. I have a 30-foot walking speed, so I say, okay, I'm going to move 15 feet, and then I make an attack, and then I'm going to move the rest of the 15 feet, and then activate my Vestigial Wings and fly another 30. So it's essentially what I think they're getting at, because of the fact that it's a... that it has charges. What I'm guessing they're meaning is that it's not that your walking speed becomes your flying speed, is that you add on to it. So for that turn, you have a 30-foot walking speed, and if you activate your Vestigial Wings, another 30 feet of flying speed, right? I think you should be able to move... I think you should be able to use your move action to hover, or bonus action. That'd be pretty interesting, too. There's a lot of... And this is why I have it this way in The Last Ingress. In terms of, like, moving is not a particular type of action or anything, because there are so many times, and maybe this just comes from some homebrew stuff that I had when I began, but I think there should be, and I know how this sounds, I think there should be more options for substitutions for your movement than there are. Like, I think it'd be really interesting if some options allowed you to substitute your movement for another use of something, whether that be a bonus action. Yeah, I would have to test it, and hey, maybe I will with something. But what would you think of the idea of, if you don't, you can substitute your movement on a turn for a second bonus action? In Pathfinder 2, you get 3 actions per turn. You can use them for any actions, including movement. I haven't read the official, like, final Pathfinder 2e player's handbook, but I did read the play test when it came out, and I will say that was one of the facets about that system that I really, really liked, is just saying, hey, you have 3 actions per turn. Everything that you can do on your turn takes a certain number of actions. That's it. Like, just figure out what you want to do and figure out how many actions it takes, and if you have enough, you can do it. So I will say I do really enjoy that system. So okay, that's the we gotta get going because there's a lot in here. So that's the Glitchling. I really like them. I can't wait to see more of them, especially like art and further lore about them. I like their kit. You know, overall, again, with the really only big exception being the Ordered Mind. I think that needs a little bit of, you know, here or there, but otherwise good. Very, very solid race and something I'd be really interested in playing. So they added a new Cleric subclass, the Fate domain, which, again, as with most clerical domains, is pretty self-explanatory. I don't feel like I have to go through it. So domain spells: Dissonant Whispers and Heroism, See Invisibility and Warding Bond, Beacon of Hope and Clairvoyance, Death Ward and Divination, and then Commune and Geish. So you get 2 features at first level. The first one says that you can cast Augury without expending a spell slot or any components once during a long rest. But it also says that in addition, until you finish a long rest, in addition, Until you finish a long rest, when you cast a divination spell that includes a chance the DM gives you no answers or a random reading, such as augury, commune, or divination, reduce that chance by 25%. I really like that. I do like that. That's a very solid, like, first level introductory thing. And basically, you know, gets you on that path of choosing spells that are going to fit with the theme of your subclass. And then the other first level feature is Ties That Bind. As an action, you can touch one object or creature and magically tie a strand of fate from yourself to it for 1 hour, or until you use this feature again. An unwilling creature must succeed on a wisdom save. While a target is bound to you and on the same plane, you can sense the direction to the target's location, and you know the direction of its movement, if any. You almost have to take the luck feat if you go with the Fate Domain. With how they've kind of done some of the feats in the backgrounds that they introduce in here, we'll get to that, actually. Brother Anubis, hello? What the fuck's going on here? A party of 10? Hello? Hi? Hello, everybody. Good lord, thank you for the raid. 10 people, wow. We're going over some D&D shit. I have... Thank you for the follow, Brother Anubis. My goodness. My goodness. It's a nubs. Roxy Grimm, hello. Welcome to the chat. It's a nubs. Spread the... What the fuck is that thing? I love it, whatever it is. Oh, it's a little mushy. Oh my god. You guys would be... hold on. I got... How fucking funny is it that we got a mushroom thing right now? Oh god, where is it? Hold on. I'm panicking. It's all awful. Hello, I'm back. Hello. Brother Anubis, I'm doing pretty good. Today's been a great stream already, and well, this really helped. Welcome. Clearly, you've got some sort of connection with mushrooms, and you happen to raid during a month where I'm doing a contest for a little handmade, crocheted mushroom. His name is Silas. My partner, Mana, handcrafted him himself a little while ago. And we're doing a contest for him right now. Basically, until the end of the month, the highest donator to the channel will get this little guy. Yeah, he's a little mush buddy. He's a little mushroom baby. So there he is. Wow, what a fucking... That's so funny. You know what? He's gonna go right here. There he is. You can kind of see him. I don't know if he'll stand up on my room. Of course you guys came in. My room's a fucking mess right now. I just actually switched from a different room in my house to this room as my studio, so everything is still, like, packed up in boxes, and I haven't done anything with them yet, so... Excuse the fucking mess. But hey, thank you for the raid. Thanks for coming in. He's mine hands off. Currently, yes. Currently, as far as I'm aware, Sorrow, you are still in the lead. Still in the lead for that. Hello. Was this just a random, like, I'll just find... I'm ending my stream. I'll find someone random and just... Oh, there we go. Not a problem was doing my own D&D discussion stream and saw you're doing one as well. Yeah, man. Was it also about the Unearthed Arcana that came out today? Because, dude, it's, first of all, it's hefty. It's got a lot in it, a lot more than I feel like a lot of the previous ones have, and I like a lot of the stuff that's in it. Haven't looked at it yet. It's, like I said, it's got, we're not that far into it. It's got a new race, it's got a new subclass, a bunch of new backgrounds, a bunch of new feats, and some spells as well. So, like, a ton of stuff, you know, it's all themed around, like, the multiverse and you know, a lot of the properties that they're having come out, like Radiant Citadel, which I just realized comes out tomorrow. And, you know, of course, Spelljammer being their big multiverse thing. But yeah, I'm liking everything I'm seeing so far. There wasn't really too much change that I saw for the glitchling stuff. Just one little thing with one of their features that I think is a little too much. Sorry for not chatting much. Playing for... Oh, dude, you're good. Thanks for the follow, anyways. And I mean, you're here. My partner Mana actually plays a ton of 14. Hasn't in a little bit, because they also play a lot of Warframe, and Warframe's doing like a bunch of stuff right now. I also played for a bit, just kind of burnt myself out. Like, I played a little too much, so I'm on a decently long hiatus from it. But I loved it. I just finished. Well, we didn't finish. We swapped back to a different campaign. But I liked 14 enough to build a whole system for playing Final Fantasy in 5th edition. To make it feel like 14, and I ran a short campaign. Play Warrior at the moment, but love Dragoon. I fell in love with... I really like Paladin, and I really like Summoner. I also really like the Summoner's rework, too. Yeah, so we went over the new race called the Glitchling, which per their description kind of sounds like a Warforged, kind of like a Modron. They're a humanoid construct with vestigial wings, born out of the combination of like order magic and machinery. Soul Free Wolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, so they're pretty cool. Really looking forward to seeing some art for them at some point. Getting some like detailed lore on them, because like the basic description here doesn't really give a lot. But yeah, I like the new race. So close to the follower goal. Hey! Yeah, we are, aren't we? That's great for me. If any of the people who were brought in here, if I may give any incentive, currently, if we hit 100 followers, or rather 100 follows, I have to do a You Laugh You Lose with basically a Hot Ones style You Laugh You Lose. Every time I laugh during it, I have to consume a progressively hotter and hotter hot sauces as a punishment for laughing. SMD20 might help for reference if you can find it. Gotcha. I've actually never looked at that system before. I do I would like to, though, mostly because... So I am also writing my own RPG. We talk about it every once in a while, and I work on it every once in a while on stream. It's called The Last Ingress. And it is very JRPG-based. It has a lot of influences from it, which kind of come from its creative background. But yeah, I've always meant to try Big Eye Small Mouth. It seemed pretty interesting. Sorrow, is that what that one superhero game that you ran was? No, what was that? What were we playing? I think it was me. It was Rachel, Mana, and myself. And we only did like 1 or 2 sessions. That wasn't BESM, was it? No, not the one shot that you did at our place. This was at your place. And still going back years ago. I know the one you're talking about. Ciphers and Supers, that's it. That's what it was. I don't remember any part... Oop, Dubs, thank you. I don't remember any part of the actual system itself. But I do remember having a ton of fun. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder. Oh, I've been sitting all day. Oh, jeez. I don't know if the mic picked that one up or not. Yeah, Ciphers and Supers was pretty fun too. Cinematic action dice game. No hydrate. No! Because unlike, I guess, a lot of other people, a lot of other streamers, that's not an issue for me. I hydrate a lot. Yeah, remembering to take a drink is not an issue for me. I appreciate the thought, though. I do have one that is, he always drinks. I do have one for sit-ups currently, trying to actively lose a little bit more weight. So, trying to get healthier. And I figured, hey, if I'm going to be in here and my excuse is that, I'm streaming, well, that's not an excuse anymore. And there's another one. What is that, 30 now? Are we up to 30 for the stream? I haven't decided if it's going to be, like, all at once or just as they come. Just kind of spaced throughout stream. But, yeah, we're up to 30 now. They will be done before the end of stream. I'll give you that. I'll do a set before we switch over to Minecraft. Like once we're done going through this, I'll do a set. Okay, so we were going over the new Cleric subclass that they added, which was the Fate domain. There's a domain spells if you wanted to take a look. They get 2 first level options, or 2 first level abilities. I'll be heading out soon. I have to be in a stream in a bit. Gotcha. I'm guessing another tabletop game that's starting up, or has started. I don't know. I don't know what you do. I'll let me know like 10 or so minutes before you got a jet, and I'll make sure PF2 game. Okay. Let me know like 10 minutes before you gotta go, and I'll make sure to get at least 1 set of 10 done before you leave, so that you have at least some proof for it. Okay, so the first thing they got, Omen's Importance. allows you to cast Augury once without any components once during a long rest. And then also, if you before finishing a long rest, if you cast a divination spell, that includes a chance that the DM doesn't give you any answers, such as Augury, Commune, or Divination, you reduce that chance by 25%. So the next one, which was pretty much right where you guys rated, is Ties That Bind. As an action, you touch one object or creature and magically tie a strand of fate to them for 1 hour or until you use it again. If you attempt so on an unwilling creature, they have to make a wisdom save. While bound to a target, you know, and on the same plane of existence, you know the direction of their location and the direction they are moving if they are doing so. And then on top of that, once per turn when you cast a spell using a spell slot to deal damage or restore hit points to the target, you roll a d6 and the target receives extra damage or healing depending on what you rolled. And then you can use that a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and those are regained after a long rest. So the Channel Divinity that they get at second level is Strands of Fate. You can use Channel Divinity as a bonus action to enter a state for up to a minute, or until you lose concentration. For the duration, whenever another creature you can see makes an attack roll or ability check, you can use a reaction to give the roll advantage or disadvantage, your choice. But that's really good in a fight. That's a pretty good feature. I really like that. But it's not super OP because you still have to use your reaction to do so. So you kind of got to choose in that moment, like, okay, am I going to give the boss disadvantage on their attack that's going to hit this, my ally? Or am I going to give an ally advantage on their, roll for whatever? 6th level feature, Insightful Strike. As a bonus action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. Until the end of your next turn, you gain one of the following effects. The next time you make an attack roll against a target, add a d6. The next time the target makes a saving throw against a spell you cast, the target must roll a d6 and subtract that number. You can use this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. Get them back after a long rest. At 8th level, they add their Wisdom mod to all Cleric cantrip damage, which is pretty nice. And then, as Clerics do, jumping all the way to 17th level, Visions of the Future. You can cast Foresight once without expending a spell slot. When you do it in this way, the duration is 1 minute. The spell's duration is 1 minute for that casting. Once you cast the spell in this way, you can't do so until you finish a long rest. What's the normal casting, or what's the normal duration for Foresight? I'm guessing it's longer? Foresight. Casting time of 1 minute. Duration 8 hours. Okay. Yeah. You can cast spells Foresight once. You can cast the Foresight spell once without expending a spell slot. When you cast the spell in this way, the spell's duration is 1 minute for that casting. I would almost buff this to also say that the casting time is reduced to an action as well. Because if the duration of the cast is 1 minute, and I know it's a high level spell, and you're essentially getting a free casting of a high level spell. So I get that. But even still, you're reducing something from 8 hours to 1 minute but retaining the casting time of 1 minute. Even with that, I would if you're reducing the duration by that much, I would say it would also be pretty fair to allow it to be a 1 action casting time. Let me reread the spell though. Oh, it's a 9th level spell. You touch a willing creature and bestow for the duration. The target can't be surprised. Advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for the duration. Actually, I don't know. Making that a slot-free casting of an action with a duration of 1 minute, which is essentially going to be the length of a fight, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? if anyone's still here, I don't know. What do you think? So the Fate Domain's 17th level ability is allowing you to cast a 9th level spell without expending a spell slot, but cutting the duration drastically. Should the casting time also be reduced from 1 minute? If the duration's getting reduced from 8 hours to 1 minute, should the casting time, even for a free 9th level spell, be reduced to an action from 1 minute? I'm on the fence about. I forgot that Foresight was one that powerful into, you know, like it was a 9th level spell. But I think so. A minute for a minute, even for Foresight, is I don't know. I think it should be reduced. I think it should be. All right, so moving on to the background stuff. So the new backgrounds that they introduce are the Giant Foundling, Gate Warden, Planar Philosopher, and Rune Carver. So another batch of some giant themed things. And 2 more, you know, planar type things. So they go over this thing about bonus feats, and the reason is because I think some of the backgrounds, hold on, let me read what this says again. If the DM decides to allow any of the backgrounds in this section, all characters in the campaign gain access to a bonus feat. If you select one of these backgrounds, you gain the bonus feat specified in that background. If the background you choose doesn't provide a feat, you gain a bonus feat of your choice from the following list. A parenthesis tells you where to find it. Scion of Elemental Air, Earth, Fire, and Water, Skilled, or Tough. Okay, so that's basically saying, like, hey, if you're allowing these backgrounds, and anyone in your group chooses them, everyone is allowed a bonus feat to go along with their background. However, not just any, it has to be either one of the ones that one of these backgrounds give you, or if you don't choose one of these backgrounds, then it has to be either the Skilled or Tough feat. And that I like. I think the Foresight thing could be a full round action or a 2-round action. Realistically speaking, I agree. It's just more of the fact that 5th edition itself doesn't have... I don't remember anything that says that. You know, that says, like, instead of this, you can use your you know, full turn in combat to do this instead. So I agree, you know, and again, that's why in the last Ingress I have like full turn actions, you know, to kind of run that gambit. But yeah, like in 5th edition, they don't really do that. So, you know, just more going off their design than what I think. Hey, if you guys are new to the stream, just letting you know, that is very much a thing here. I need to move. There we go. So that being said, the Gate Warden, again, pretty self-explanatory. You've spent time around a planar portal, and you're as comfortable dealing with fiends and celestials as you are with vendors in town. Maybe it's take your bonus action and a regular action in one turn. Yeah, I could see that. Again, like, I agree. But I think that would be more palatable than saying you have to spend your entire turn in combat doing something, saying that if you wish to cast the spell in this manner, it requires both your standard action and bonus action on that turn. I think that's fair enough. So you gain proficiencies in Persuasion and Survival. You learn 2 languages. And your equipment is a ring of keys to unknown locks, a blank book, an ink pen and quill, bottle of black ink, set of traveler's clothes, and 10 gold. Your feature says, so you gain the Scion of the Outer Plains feat, which I guess we'll read about later. In addition, you know where to find free, modest lodging and food in the community you grew up in. That is so specific. This seems like a background very good for, like, if you're doing a what's it called? Planescape? Like if you're playing, if your campaign setting is like Sigil, I think this would be incredible. But also seems relatively niche. And granted, and again, maybe this is just personal experience, but I haven't played in too many campaigns where my background feature has really come into play. So it's not like a huge loss, but that being said, specifying this to like the community you grew up in, while making realistic sense, is also like, again, like for a campaign, is like, this isn't going to come up unless we ever go and visit my town. So, like, if we don't do that, then uh-oh. This seems like a background very good for, like, single-setting campaigns. Because then at that point, technically speaking, it's just free food and housing the whole campaign. It's like a worse version of Folk Hero. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was thinking, too. Just with that kind of, you know, planar spin on it, but like even then, like, it doesn't really give a ton. And again, I understand backgrounds usually don't. But it does give you flavor stuff like their personality traits. You can roll for like a random trinket, but again, it's also like you could already do that. So this really isn't anything new to me. Giant Foundling. I would imagine that's pretty self-explanatory. Proficiency in Intimidation and Survival. You gain 2 languages of your choice. That's really good for 5th edition. Backpack, Traveler's Clothes, small stone or sprig that reminds you of home, and 10 gold. You can roll for some origin stories. And your feature... So it's giving you whatever feat this is. Strike of the Giants. Personality traits. Planar Philosopher. This is one that I was for sure interested in looking at. very personal thing. I love this sort of shit. You subscribe to a distinct philosophy that seeks to understand the nature of the planes or some hidden truth of the multiverse. You draw strength from your conviction and perhaps a network of like-minded believers. In your travels, you seek to deepen the depths of your understanding and spread your philosophy. Getting a lot of MCU Doctor Strange vibes, which I'm not saying as a bad thing, I'm just opinion. Factual opinion, if that is a thing that can happen. Arcana and Persuasion, 2 languages of your choice, common clothes, 10 gold, comprised of coins from different worlds and planes. That's interesting. Feature, Conviction, you gain the Scion of the Outer Planes feat. In addition, members of I think they meant to put members of your organization provide you free modest lodging. I do that every time. I have no fucking idea why. Modest lodging and food at any of their holding or homes of other faction members. So these backgrounds seem to be more banking on the feats that they're giving you, so none of these seem really good right now, but I'm guessing I'm guessing a lot of what makes them interesting is going to come out in these feats. So I'll hold my criticisms until we see those. And then the Rune Carver. They were personally taught by a master Rune Carver or learned by poring over engravings. Blah blah blah. They're runes. History and perception proficiencies. Languages, giant and one other language of your choice. You get a set of artisan tools, one of your choice, a small knife, a whetstone, a set of common clothes, and 10 gold. Rune styles. Okay, so different ways of carving your runes. And then they gain the Rune Carver Apprentice feat, which I think was actually from their last Unearthed Arcana about giant shit. Okay, so here are the feats. As you can see, there's a ton of new feats that they added. Ton of new feats. I'm guessing some of them will be relatively, like the Scion of Elemental Earth, Fire, Water, Scion of the Outer Planes. Like, I'm guessing some of them will be relatively similar, but we'll see what some of the specifics are. Also, feats with prerequisites. It's so I was glancing over this document earlier before stream and everything, and here's something I've noticed. So a lot of these ones that are introduced, they have a level requirement and a requirement of having another feat. If this is all in their lead up to what is essentially their 5.5, this is starting to feel like a lot of 3.5. It's a lot of, in order to take this feat, you have to be this level and have this other feat. And I'm not, once again, I'm not saying that as a good or bad, but you do have to admit that there's similarities here, right? Alright, so anyways, Agent of the Order. You have to be 4th level, and you also have to have the Scion of the Outer Planes feat. You increase an ability score to 1, max 20, and you gain Stasis Strike. Once per turn, when you damage a creature that you can see within 60 feet of yourself. I think they are going to give feats during levels like in 3.5. Most people have started letting people take feat and ability increases at appropriate levels. Gotcha. Once per turn, when you damage a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself, you can deal an extra 1d8 force damage at the target, and it must make a wisdom save or be restrained by spectral bindings until the start of your next turn. These bindings blah blah blah. You can use this benefit a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, regaining them after a long rest. Okay. Baleful Scion. Also 4th level and Scion of the Outer Planes. Increase score by 1, max 20. Life-draining Grasp. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can also deal necrotic damage to it. The damage equals 1d6 plus your proficiency bonus, and you regain a number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, get it back in a long rest. Cartomancer. You have to be 4th level and a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. Oh, okay, so this is the cards thing. So, a lot of the spells that they introduced in this document, I noticed were all, like, card-based, which I always thought was super cool. So it looks like they're kind of building this up. I don't know why they wouldn't just put it as like a multi-class subclass, but whatever. So the Cartomancer. You have learned to channel your magic through a deck of playing cards, granting you these benefits. Card focus. You can use a deck of cards as spellcasting focus. When you use the deck as a focus to cast a spell that deals damage, roll a d4. You gain a bonus to 1 damage roll of the spell equal to the number rolled. This bonus applies to 1 creature of your choice that you can see damaged by the spell. You can use this benefit a number of times, blah, blah. Card tricks. You learn the Prestidigitation cantrip and can use it to create illusions that duplicate the effects of stage magic. When you use Prestidigitation in this way, you can conceal the verbal and somatic components of the spell as mundane conversation and card handling. That is stupid. That just seems like something you as a player should be clever enough to make for your character. Like, that just seems like a flavor thing. I don't really think that should... I guess it's in there to stop arguments with, like, rules lawyer, you know, raw DMs, but, like, yeah, I don't know. If a player came up to me and said, like, hey, my concept for this character is a spellcaster, but, like, in much more of, you know, like what we think of, like, a magician, you know, like a stage performer, you know, they do tricks. I would just give them that. Like, if they're like, that's what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take Prestidigitation to do this and that, but can I consider my performance as, like, the components for some of my spells? I would just give that to them. Like, I don't know, you don't really need rules for that. Like, I'm just fine with that because that's really cool and really clever. But I know, I guess plenty of DMs disagree. Hidden Ace. When you finish a long rest, you can choose 1 spell you know and imbue it into a card. The chosen spell must have a casting time of 1 action, and its level must be less than or equal to your proficiency bonus. While the card is imbued with the spell, you can use your bonus action to flourish the card and cast the spell within. The card then immediately loses its magic. So they are sort of a bard? Funnily enough, Bard isn't one of the prerequisites, but bards actually can't take Cartomancer. Which, by the way, is also stupid. I would amend that feat to say that bards can take it. Making a feat based around a performing stage magician and not allowing bards to take it is a pretty big fucking L in my book. It's really dumb. Thanks for pointing that out. Cohort of Chaos. Increase the score by 1 and you get Chaotic Flare. I may have to tell Tori about this. When you roll a 1 or a 20 on an attack roll or saving throw, the magic of chaos flows through you. Roll on the Chaotic Flares table to determine...
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
I have come bearing something for you, so it does not go to waste.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm trying to keep it out of the camera view for, TOS.
You can drink on stream.
Oh, can you?
Sure.
Okay.
Hi. Okay, so a couple options. You can also forcibly release a chaotic flare as a bonus action. Neat. Someone say the magic word chaos. Disruption field. Waves of it. I'm not going to go through all of these. But it does seem pretty interesting, like a little small bit of what's essentially wild magic, and does feel very similar to the chaos magic that I think it's Kobold Press put out in one of their books. I've got a player in my main campaign playing a chaos magic wizard right now, and it's a ton of fun. I really like all of their abilities. Hey, I'll be heading out soon. Okay. Not really sure how to do this. God, I have such terrible anxiety and self-image problems that, like, I'll be honest, I'm really nervous about doing this on stream, but, like, I want to get healthier, I want to get better, and I want to entertain you guys. So here we go. I can't remember the last fucking time I even did a sit-up. This is not gonna be a good angle. This is not gonna be flattering. It's not gonna look great, but I'm gonna do it. It's a first step, right? Oh, Jesus. Alright, you guys can see like this section of the floor well enough. You're not gonna be able to hear me very well, which is honestly probably a good thing. Alright, I'm gonna start with one set of 10, and then we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll push and do 20. Okay. Oh, jeez. Is this a good angle? I can't imagine it would be. Hello, chat. You think I could fucking read whatever you just sent? I'll read it in a minute. Okay, these keep falling off. Alright. Well. I may have to amend this. I don't want to hear shit about form or how good or bad it looks or anything like that, okay? I'm so nervous. Oh, why did I do this? To keep myself accountable, that's why I did it. Alright, well, here we go, I guess. I haven't done a fucking sit-up since I think high school. I just want to throw that out there. Which I know says something on its own, but okay, alright. Enough stalling. Here we go. How do you do a sit-up? I forgot. Oh my god, no, I'm so out of shape. I don't know if I could do one. That's so terrible. Okay. All right. Okay. That's one. I'm just letting you guys know that that's where it's at right now. Oh my god, am I this out of shape? Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's how bad it is. Oh boy. Can I just... Maybe I'll just stream from down here, huh? How are you guys doing up there, huh? It doesn't matter how good you do, as long as you don't get hurt. All beginnings are... Well, I appreciate the, I appreciate the confidence booster, Dubs, for real. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll look back at this stream and be like, wow, that's... Yeah, I did need to get started, huh? There's that Fresca burp. Yeah, you know it, buddy. How's the weather down there? Well, there's 10 down. Sarah, I hope I did you proud, buddy. Wow, that's actually a really big wake-up call. That's... I'm not gonna say I was the best at sit-ups, never gonna say I did the most, had the best form or anything, but wow, I remember being able to do better than that. Alright, see you later, Sorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you later. Boy. I do need to be getting better, but hey, it's a start. Everyone's got to start somewhere. If anyone wants to watch some fun Pathfinder 2 stuff and chaos, yes, absolutely. Go on ahead and look at twitch.tv/rolltheroll. You know what? I'm actually going to go... I'm going to go do that right now, buddy. I'm going to go follow that. Obviously, I can't watch right now. But I'll for sure go and follow. My God, Amaranth, you need to calm the fuck down. What, Dubs? What is it? What is it, buddy? They have 1K followers. That's insane. Alright, guys. I will buy physio for my back. Gotcha. Well, I hope that goes well for you, Grim. That's gonna be on the internet forever. Sure fucking is. And you know what? Fine. Because it's... I hope someday I can look back on it with maybe a little bit of fondness and laugh and a little bit of humor at myself and be like, wow, you know what? I've come a long way. Remember that one time I tried to do 10 sit-ups and it was really out of form and terrible? Couldn't even get 45 degrees? Man, that was a time, huh? Look at where I'm at now. Oh. No. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. When I'm ripped as fuck. I have returned. Oh God. All right. I'm gonna call a quick audible. We're like maybe halfway through this thing. I'm gonna leave it for later. I think we're just gonna kind of leave that there for now. Stream isn't over with. I know a lot of you came here. Those who are here for it. I know you guys came here for the D&D content, so if this is not in your wheelhouse, I understand. If this is none of your interests, I get it. But we're going to switch over to some Minecraft. Because it's Minecraft Mondays. I was just doing a detour over to the magic stuff. Because it was interesting. But yes, we're gonna slowly let's get that down. We're gonna be playing some Minecraft because it's Monday. If you guys like the RPG stuff, it is definitely a topic of discussion on the channel all the time. Very clearly, I am very into tabletop games, love D&D. As I said, I'm writing one, so every once in a while I do some work on my own RPG. While I stream every once in a while. You mean a D&D tour? Dubs, of course I do. That is so... You're already VIP, so I can't really give you anything else, but goddamn, man, that's what a good... I'm so jealous of the fact that you came up with that, and I did not. How... Actually, if anything, how dare you? How fucking dare you? Am I gonna be able to do this? I'm trying to... Alright, I'm trying to think of a good way of setting it up to where I can still... Whoop, that ain't it. To where I can still see you guys, but I can also full screen my game while playing it comfortably. Because, so here's the thing right now, alright? You guys are here. Well, so my camera's here. Monitor is here. Television here. So if I'm sitting here playing Minecraft, which I will be, and chat is here, that's a lot, you know? Like, I know it's just turning the head, but like, I don't want to be doing that. Can I move chat actually? Okay, I kind of figured something out. I guess it's the best I got for now. Okay, we'll figure something out.
Hey. Got your Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Take 3. No, come on. Look, I'm doing my best today. It's not
You
going
sure
well.
are, honey. I'm so proud of you.
I'm doing my best.
I know you are. That was not sarcastic. I do. I'm very proud of you.
I made myself sad
Why did you make yourself sad?
because I picked up Bo's collar.
Oh, you mean like actually sad?
Yeah. Have fun on Minecraft.
Okay. Well, now you're making me feel guilty for it.
No, that wasn't me trying to make you feel guilty. That was me telling you to have fun.
Okay.
I just found your Dragon Ball and thought I should return it.
Come here.
I'm going to go do great crime on Warframe.
You go commit those war crimes, honey.
Absolutely.
Midnight. Mimi. What the fuck, man? Wow, Minecraft loud. Hi, buddy. How have you been? How are you doing, huh? Alright, that looks good enough. I know you guys can't see it. I'm getting on it. Keys to a new apartment. That's fucking awesome, dude. Is this a, is this a move-in with the lady, or is this a, just you? Alright, we looking good? Yes, it's a moving with the lady. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. That's super cool. Alright, let's get this up and going. I need a better way of looking at you guys. Maybe I'll just use my phone. Why is it always... I can go the whole fucking day without getting a single goddamn message, and then as soon as I start streaming, everyone wants to talk to me. No, I'm not going to do that, because then that's going to drag down a lot. Alright, whatever. It's just going to have to stay like that. This is how it's going to have to be for now, until I figure out something. Actually, can I... see what happens when I... Ooh, that didn't work at all. Okay, whatever. Where... what the fuck were we doing? Jesus Christ. Oh, right, I remember all this. I also remember, because I can fucking hear him, there's an Enderman somewhere close. But they're... pretty sure they're friendly as long as you don't look at them, right? That's the whole thing? Ah, God damn it. What? Okay. Alright, let's get some of this meat. We do gotta head back at some point soon, because I've got a lot on me. Is that it? Oh. Diagon veins? One of the new lush caves. They actually speak English. Yeah, I saw my Mana and I keep forgetting that like stream knows them. Mana and I actually watch a lot of of Matt Pat stuff, you know, game theory. I watch all three channels. I don't know if they do. But I do indeed watch I watch game theory, film theory, food theory, which I didn't think I would. Oh, are they okay with light? Because I really need to do this. I think it's just as long as your crosshairs don't go over them, right? Why didn't I hear that? Oh. Actually. Sorry for the lost points, Dubs. I forgot. I know, I'm sorry. I forgot to add the browser source for the TTS. That is on me. But I'm fixing it right now. There it is. Oh, I also need the sound alerts up. Alright, those are there too. Here's what I'll do, buddy. I'm gonna copy and paste your text because I can do it for free. Here you go.
You can find axolotl in these caves.
Did that help? Was that... Did that make up for my fuck up? Boy, he really just staring at me, huh? Don't like that. Oh, am I out of inventory space? Sure fucking am. Well, we do not need all of this fucking cobblestone. What did we pick up? What was that? Definitely wasn't the coal. Flint, maybe. Oh, clay ball. Clay ball! You can find axolotls in the caves. Oh no, 200 channel points. You'll get that back in like 15 fucking minutes. What do you, I mean, is there anything to, I guess, quote unquote, do with axolotls, or they're just kind of like pets? You just keep them for the heck of it? Please get out of my way, sir. Ah, that doesn't count. You walked in front of me. Ooh, okay, so here's some water. I wonder if this is what I was hearing. So I remember when we played and we were like looking around this cave. We could hear water for a little bit, right? Oh, okay, here's some iron. I think after I get a little more done, I think we gotta head back for at least a little bit. Just to unload everything. Yeah, I knew you weren't serious. That's me. I'm sorry. I think I have to head back. I can make a crafting table, though. Can I make a pickaxe? Yup. Make one more just in case. All right. Guess we can hear lightning all the way down here.
Axolotl are like wolves, but underwater once you skies them in a water bucket, because somehow after that they like you AMD following you when you in water, maybe even outside, but I'm not sure.
I gotcha. So yeah, so basically just little pets for fun. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some like Minecraft meta I was missing or some shit. Oh, also, where's this water fucking coming from? Right there. What a weird spawn point for water, and for so little of it. Okay. Well, let's go and explore the other way. 'Cause there what? Ooh. I don't want all that cobblestone, though. Ugh. Pardon me. Is that my first sneeze on stream? There's no way. Ooh, I do hear bats, though. Oh, hey, little guy. I love bats. Both in Minecraft, like, and in real life. I think they're so cute. Most of them. Flying foxes. I really like flying foxes. What is that? Copper up there? I don't really need it. Excuse me, sir. That's a creeper. Which actually could be useful. Oh, wow, you guys can't see shit. Alright, I didn't really do too much. Actually, I think... yeah, we are fine on coal for now. Okay, how do I get around this guy? Yes, and they're cute. Well... many are left in the wild. Gotcha. Excuse me, sir. Head down. Oh, it's just... here. Wow, okay. I'm sorry for your guys' lighting. What I'm seeing on my monitor is vastly different than what you guys are seeing on the stream. So for that, I do apologize if I don't... if I'm talking about shit that you guys are like, what in the fuck is he talking about? I'm not seeing any of this. Trying to see if there's something up there, but that's not really going to be worth it. Okay, we should head back. Except the problem is I have no fucking clue where back is. Oh, there's another creeper over there. No, come back. I saw you. Yeah, I see you there. Oh my god, there's two of you. Okay, well, I see some stuff. Ooh, copper. I see a little bit of light up there, but I don't know if that's from me or not. Well, I guess there's one way to find out. What, did I go down this way?
Oh, try to stand on the leaves.
Oh, okay. Actually, is this where I was looking? Ooh, I hear the lava again. Is this... yeah, this looks vaguely constructed. I think I came... I don't know if I came from here or not. Guys, I have no idea where the fuck I am. But yes, I will try to go and stand on the very clearly platformed leaves. Like this thing. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I'm sure a lot of people have used that for various forms of construction. Anyways, let's... I started hearing lava again, too. I remembered that that's what we were trying to do last time. Just in case, I think I'm going to get my sword out. Okay, so clearly I didn't come from here. I'm hearing zombies and lava, though. Which is a good sign? The lava you never find. Listen, I know, okay? I know. I know I didn't find it. Oh, hold on. Okay. It's I'm just gonna start here, and I'm gonna go this way. Is that dirt, or is that? Nope. Okay, there's some copper. Never dig straight down. Unless you wanna. Wow, am I out of space again? Alright, let me dump. Man, I don't need any. Oh, it's granite. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need the andesite. I don't need this moss carpet. Technically, I don't even need this copper. I'm more or less just doing it to try and find these zombos and laver. Do they sound like they're above me? I can't tell. I can't tell vertically. It doesn't sound any different to me. I'm hearing dirt. Okay, now I'm hearing water again. I'm hearing like dirt footsteps. Moss is really good if you want to get rid of stone. If you apply bone meal on it, it turns to stone around it in moss too. That's really interesting. Okay, I'm really hearing the water now. And you guys aren't seeing shit. Whoops. God damn it. Ooh. Okay, well, progress. Ooh, you know what? We're getting into like sand types. What did I just pick up? Even if that's more clay, I do think we're under it. Yeah. So I'm gonna take some of my torches back. Well, I'm gonna take that torch back. And we're gonna build straight up. You guys like, hey, MTV Cribs, huh? How do you like my house? Yeah. You wish you had this much square footage, huh? This way? No idea you could switch hands. Like, I knew about the shields, but I didn't know you could switch hands. That's really interesting. Wait, so could I... Oh, but it doesn't do anything in that hand. Gotcha. I was like, if I could be dual-wielding pickaxes right now, Jesus. Who would need so much space? And they say Germans don't have a sense of humor. Okay, found some more iron. It's got to be a good sign, right? That sound is so goddamn violent. We're getting close. So I'm getting like more and more of this clay. Wow, is that really how dark it is for you guys? Jesus. I feel like I'm fucking surrounded by it now, and I still can't find it. But I'm still hearing it, which is something, I guess. I swear to God, if I circle around and just find the same, like, source of water that I found before... Sirius gonna be a little upset. Sirius gonna be a little upset. Of course, now I can't fucking hear it because of the music. I'm sorry, I gotta turn the music down. But while I'm trying to find this, I need to turn the music down. Like digging a little trench right between two caves. That's what it fucking feels like, man. Like, every time I'm doing this sort of shit, it's just like, what if I'm one block off? What if I'm just constantly one block off? But that's the addiction. That's the thought that keeps you going, right? Like, just one more block. Just one more block. Just one more block. Oh. That's a good sign, right? Because why would it be just... I don't know about him. I don't know enough about Minecraft to know what, if anything I'm doing is correct. Oh, it's more distant now. God damn it. But it sounded more distant over here, too. Okay. I'm also hearing the zombie noises again over here. Oh, okay. God fucking damn it. Did I just circle over? What I did to prevent this in my last world, I dug out a whole chunk, turned it into a mine. I know I'm very, like, focused and only doing, like, a couple blocks, but... Let's see where I started. I did circle around. God damn it. Are you seeing this shit? I started here. Then we went over here and I built up. And that's just where we were. We just... It circled all the way around. Okay, well now I'm hearing it from this direction. No, stop. Stop! Jesus. Alright, we're gonna go this way instead. Just the complete opposite direction. And if I don't find this in like 15 minutes, half an hour, I'm done. I'm about to break this pickaxe. Ooh, I can hear the lava again, too. Does that mean I'm getting closer? Am I on the right track with this? Guys, I have no fucking idea. I think I am getting closer. Starting to hear the lava, and it's very bubbly. Ooh, there's dirt. Okay. What you mean? What am I missing? Oh, am I missing some sticks? Am I missing those sticks? Okay, well, let's put that there. Nope, I need... Oh, fucking... God damn it. Okay. I'm making a hole. And all of that's going in there. Do not need that anyways. Alright. Either... If I don't find this shit in a couple more minutes or until both of these new pickaxes break, then I think that's going to be it for the day. Is that an opening up there? It could just be the cave that I already knew about, but... well, let's find out. I think it is. Oh, wait a moment. What is that? Pink thing? Ooh. Hey! The source of the water, I'm pretty sure. All right. Oh, well. Oh, I think you can make blocks out of the ores, and you should be able to convert it back. Yeah, I know you can. Oh, you mean like in the inventory? Yeah, you're right. I should be doing that. Anyways, okay, small source of water. A neat flower. Some copper, some bats. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's do some exploring, huh? Look at this. What is that? I don't actually recognize that stone. I'm sure that's all it is, but... What what did I just pick up? Cobbled deep slate. Interesting. I've never heard of it. What the fuck? This is so cool. It's new. Okay. I need to make another crafting table. I really should just be picking these up. Oh, so I'm pretty far down then, huh? Okay, well, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, see, for the ore, it has to be in the actual ingots for you to be able to... Oh. Oh, no, okay, I see. Super cool. Is there a way to take all of those at once? Instead of individually like that? I forgot I have these fucking pumpkins too. And if you want diamonds, you would need iron. Anyway, yes, I know not to mine any diamonds even if I find them. Oh, I do need to make torches. Kind of forgot about. Fuck. Alright, there's all that. Okay. Wow, look at all this. This is so cool. Also, I'm guessing that was iron. Yep. And also, whatever that noise was, scared the shit out of me. Wow. Look at all this. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, that noise is so... like, the sounds for it are so satisfying. Ooh, lapis. Okay, let's be careful here. Also, just saw... yeah, there's some water down there. Okay, neat. Holy shit. Oh, is this some redstone? Do I have redstone? I don't think I've discovered it yet. And I still haven't. Because I need... Yep. Yes, the music. I apologize. Okay. Well, I know that's there. Still gonna explore a little bit before doing anything. The laver. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot I was gonna get high for this. Oh well. Oh, sweet. Oh my god, there's so much down here. I don't know why I'm moving my fucking head like that's gonna do anything. Like I'm playing VR or some shit. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so cool. Ooh, fuck. Oh. Hello. Oh, fuck! No, no! Oh, no! Well... Well, everybody, you know what? Come on. I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for everyone who came by today. Thank you, special thank you once again to Brother Anubis for the raid today, for the raid of 10. That was incredible. I'll definitely be going and following your channel. And hey, maybe I'll be able to raid you back one day and give my thanks. Guys, as always, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I couldn't be doing this without you guys. I love you all. Thank you for all the love and support. As normal, we have the Facebook, the Twitter, the YouTube channel, where the VOD for this will be up by tomorrow. Check out the donations and everything below. I will see you all tomorrow for some more content. I have no idea what it's going to be. We will deal with that headache in Minecraft the next time I play. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye!